In this video, I discuss the what is carburations and in which component carburation is occurs and factor affecting to the carburation process. So first we understand what is carburations. So carburation is a process to prepare mixture of air and petrol. That means it is used in a SI engine or a petrol engine. So carburation is process to prepare mixture of air and petrol outside the engine. Okay, and the device in which this carburation process is occur, it is known as the carburetors. So here we understand this phenomena by using this figure. Okay, so here you see this is the carburetor. In these carburetors we supplied the fuels from the fuel tanks by using the pump or not using the pump. Okay, so here the one is the fuel is enters in these carburetors, and second the air is enters through the air filters. Then the quantity of air is controlled by the choke valve and it's come in a carburetor. So in a carburetor two things are coming, one is the fuel and it is generally petrol and the air. Then it is mixed in a proper proportions. Then after it is supplied to the engine, okay, by using this throttle valves. This throttle valve is generally controlled by our accelerators in a bike as well as in a four-wheel. So the mixture enters in the engine cylinders due to low pressure vacuums. Okay, when this mixture is supplied to the engines, so when the suction stroke is start inside the engine, at that time the pressure is reduced, means it is the vacuum pressures. At that time the mixture, means it is also known as the charge. The mixture of air and petrol is also known as the charge. So this charge is supplied to the engine during the suction stroke. The low pressure vacuum is created inside the engine cylinders during the suction stroke. By this vacuum, mixture, means charge, transfer from carburetors to the engine cylinders via intake manifold as shown in this figure. Means this part is known as the intake manifolds. Okay, so this transfer intake manifold means this is the pipe, this connecting the carburetor as well as the engine, it is known as the intake manifold. Factor affecting to the carburation process means during the mixing or a proper mixing, what are the factor to be considered for a proper mixing that we understand in this factor affecting. So some of the important factors which affect the process of carburation are: first is the engine speed, which directly affect the time available for preparation of mixtures by the carburetors. Second, the temperature of the incoming air. Third one is the volatility of the fuels. So these all the point we discuss in details. Okay, these are the just point. And the last point is the designs of intake manifolds. So how the speed is affect? Okay, the time available for formation of mixture by the carburetor is greatly affected by the speed of the engine. Okay, so if we consider that the engine is run at the 4000 rpms, okay, and it is a 4-stroke engine, so how many times we supplied the charge to the engine? So it is a half done to the rpm of the engines, because it is a 4-stroke, means in a 2 revolutions one time the power stroke is there. That means we supply one time the fuel or a mixers to the engines, means in a 1 minute that is a 4000 rpm and we are transferring the charge in a 2000 times in a single 1 minute. Okay, so time available for the process of carburetors is in the range of 0.0075 to 0.01 seconds. So just we divide the 2000s by 60 seconds, so we get this answer. Okay, so it needs this much of the times. Okay, means one mixer is supplied to the engine in 0.0075 to 0.01 seconds. So if the engine speed is increased, then we have a very short time to making the proper mixers. So that's why engine speed is more affect to the carburation process in such a short period. Means this is known as the very short periods. The fuel is required to be atomized, mixed with the air and vaporized, and to be indicated into the engine cylinders. Means it is transferred to the engine cylinders. Therefore, the design of carburetors become at most important to accomplish the above process in such a short periods, particularly with regard to design of its venturi. So means for these atomizations, mixing of air and vaporizations, in a this short period of time, short period of 0.01 seconds. That's why the engine speed is affected. Now we move on toward the second point, that is the temperature of inlet airs. So we all know that temperature of inlet air are different at the particular seasons of times. Okay, so in a winter seasons we are almost facing the problem of starting our car or a bike. Okay, they are not start easily in a one cell. Why? Because temperature of the inlet air is lower. Okay, means not the proper mixing is created and it is supplied to the engine. Then what we doing? We use the choke valve. Okay, and this choke valve is reduce the supply of air. So temperature of the air play an important roles in the vaporization process of the fuels. So during winter, temperature of the air is reduced, and what happen? The vaporization process of the fuel is not completely done. So higher surrounding air temperature means in a summer season the surrounding temperature is higher. So higher surrounding air temperature increase the vaporization of fuels. So in a summer seasons the vaporization of fuel is done properly. Then vaporization is done properly, then homogeneous mixtures of the air and petrol is created. So however, increased temperatures reduce the volumetric efficiency and has the power out. So higher temperature is provide us the good mixture. Okay, but when it's converted into the more vapors, at that time volume of this mixture is reduced. Okay, so this volumetric efficiency of the engine is reduced. Volumetric efficiency of the engine is reduced, then the power output is reduced. Next point is the volatility of the fuels. Volatility means how it is converted from liquid to vapor. Okay, this is called as the volatility of the fuel. So in the volatility of the fuel, so complete vaporizations could be achieved by using high volatile fuels. High volatile fuel means it is easily converted from the liquid state to vapor state. It is called as high volatile. Low volatile means it's require more time to convert into liquid to vapor state. It is called as the low volatile fuels. So complete vaporizations could be achieved by using high volatile fuels, which are expensive to produce, or by using heat in a intake manifold to promote vaporizations. So even we can use the heating of the intake manifolds, then its volatility is increased. However, excessive vaporization of a fuels increase the volumetric efficiency. Means we are more vaporize the fuels, then what happen? Again the volume is reduced. That's called as the volumetric efficiency, and not proper quantity of mixture is supplied to the engine. That is called as the means the engine have a certain swept volume. Okay, and we supplied the less volume than the swept volume, then the volumetric efficiency is lower. So mass of mixture indicate into cylinder per stroke, it is called as volumetric efficiency, is increased, and when the volumetric efficiency is reduced, the power output of the engine is reduced. So more volatility is also not useful, and the low volatility is also not useful. So we are decide to intermediate or a optimum value of the volatility of the fuels. So these are the most important factors for the designs of carburetors as well as for a carburation process. Next is the design of intake manifold. When multi-cylinder engine receive a partially vaporized mixtures of a fuel and air. Partially vaporized means it is not completely vaporized. Okay, means it is 60% vaporized or 70% vaporized. Each cylinder does not receive the same amount of the fuels because the intake manifold is one simple. Okay, so it's going in the cylinder 1, 3, 5. Okay, so that's are not receive the same amount of the fuels in every cylinders. Therefore, proper designs of intake manifold becomes essential to ensure proper distributions of the fuels. So this wise the designs of intake manifold is properly required in multi-cylinders. That is a single cylinder engine means in our bike there is a no issue related to designs of intake manifold. But when we move towards the four wheels in which the multi-cylinder is provided, at that time design of intake manifold is most important points. Therefore, we conclude that proper selections of volatile fuels, design of carburetors and the intake manifolds affect the carburation process under various operating conditions of the engine.